Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for another Discover at Home. These are the short educational nature videos that we are doing for you every Tuesday and Thursday during this time of closure, and we are putting these up on Facebook as well as YouTube. So if you haven't checked us out on YouTube, go check us out over there. If you haven't checked us out on Facebook, head on over there. We do all kinds of neat stuff, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything. I'm Emily Heald. I'm the Water Program Coordinator here at the Discovery Center, and as an environmental nonprofit, we do all sorts of different things. We teach classes on nature, we do different water programming, we do all sorts of things, and I want you to learn more about that, but it's not the focus of this video. So what I want you to do is head over to discoverycenter.net and check that out. Check out upcoming programs that we're offering online. Check out a little bit of history on our background and things like that. So today I am actually joined by two different friends. We're talking about fish today. I'm here today in Woodruff. I'm not up at the center today. This is Clear Lake behind me. You can see this is pretty much what spring is like in the Northwoods here. We still have ice on the lake, although it's pretty soft in some parts, and some lakes are starting to open up. And since I've been here, I've heard all sorts of wildlife, mostly birds. I can hear a robin right now. I was hearing crows. I was hearing loons and eagles and grouse. So spring has sprung, and it won't be long here before the trees start budding and grass starts growing and everything is wonderful. All right, so join me, stick with me, let's have some fun.
I walk around on the ground. I swim in lakes and rivers. I breathe air. I use my gills to extract oxygen from the water. I like eating dead leaves. I like to eat fish and insects. You know the five senses? The five what? The five senses, like seeing, hearing, smell, all that. I guess so. How are those different for fish? What do you mean? Well, starting with sight, how do fish see? Well, it's pretty similar to you and Emily. We just don't have eyelids. Oh, that's kind of freaky. Well, we don't need them underwater since it's a moist environment. Our eyes don't dry out. That's still pretty freaky. Do you see pretty good then? Well, it just depends on the type of fish. Some fish see really well under certain light conditions and some don't. Like walleyes see really well in low light, and they don't like the bright light. Ah, okay. I can relate with walleyes. Do they also like digging around in big piles of dirt like me then? Not exactly. Okay, well, what about hearing? I don't see any ears here. How do you hear? Well, fish have what are called otoliths. They're bones inside my head that vibrate, and my brain interprets them as sound. Ha ha! Bone brain! Yeah, and interestingly, the otolith, if removed, can be used to age a fish, but you have to kill a fish to remove it. I mean, I can just tell you right now I'm 5. Okay, good. Did you guys just hear that bird? That was pretty cool. Nature's pretty neat, huh? That was pretty cool. I don't usually get to hear things like that in the lake. Alright, well. Man, that bird's pretty loud today, huh? Anyway, do I even want to know how you smell stuff? I have nares. They're kind of like nostrils, and then inside my nose there are little sacs with scent receptors. Okay. And what about feeling stuff? Can you touch stuff and feel it? Like if I hugged you or anything, could you feel it? Well, this one's a little more complicated. We fish have what's called a lateral line. It's a long line that runs from our gills to the base of the tail, and it has a bunch of sensory receptors called neuromasts, and they detect the vibrations that we feel. And they can also sense pressure, so we know how deep we are in the lake, movements from other fish, things like that. Oh, okay. Did you feel that hug? I felt that emotionally and physically, Petey. The last sense is my favorite. Which one is that? Taste. My favorite thing to taste is dead leaves. What's yours? I like a good frog once in a while. How do you taste it? Well, fish can use their snout, their mouth, their tongue, and their throat to taste. My tongue has taste buds just like most tongues, and some fish have taste buds on their head, and they can taste just by bumping into stuff. Ew, are you tasting me right now? No, just kidding. I'm not one of those fish. Well, that's pretty neat. I really liked hearing more about your 5 senses. Do you want to go watch a movie? I was thinking A Bug's Life. What about A River Runs Through It? B movie? Finding Nemo? Ants? Grumpy Old Men? The Fly? Okay, but only if it's the original with Jeff Goldblum.